Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale's John Sugden confronted over Aidan more lies. But what's his story? Emmerdale's John Sugden has been confronted over lies regarding his former best friend Aidan Moore, and potentially revealing some of the motive behind the killer's evil deeds. Last year, not long after John's arrival in the village, Victoria had found a set of army dog tags with the name Aidan Moore on them that John had been keeping. John later confessed that they belonged to his best friend who had died while they were serving together in Afghanistan, causing the former medic to quit the army. Unlike the villagers, viewers now know the full extent of John's dark character, as flashback scenes last week revealed that he has been endangering the lives of local residents in his quest to be seen as a hero. John was responsible for the death of Nate Robinson after intervening when he was asked not to and giving Nate an injection of drugs that proved fatal. On tonight's episode, 22 April, Victoria was meeting Connor, a former member of John's platoon, to see if any of his old army mates should be invited to the stag do. Victoria met Connor at Hyde and confessed that John had no idea what she was up to. She told him John was now happy, settled and working as a medic, which surprised Connor, who thought he'd given up medicine after what happened to Aidan. While speaking about Aidan, Connor let slip that Aidan and John weren't just friends, they were actually a couple and even engaged to be married. But when Victoria said John still blames himself for Aidan's death, Connor was taken aback and shared that Aidan wasn't dead. Instead, he had been in a coma since the accident. Later, John spoke to Victoria, who asked him again about having some of his old army mates at the stag do. However, John said he didn't want them there because they knew Aidan and he didn't want his ghost at the wedding. A curious Victoria then went to the hospital to seek out Aidan's room and saw him in there in a coma, but left just as the nurse came in. Victoria later confronted John at home and told him she had met up with Connor, who had told her the truth about Aidan. Victoria asked John why he'd lied to her about Aidan when she found the dog tags and pleaded with him to tell her the truth. John said that everything he'd told her about what had happened in Afghanistan was the truth, but he lied about Aidan being dead because he should have let him die. He explained that Aidan's brain was starved of oxygen and he's been in a coma ever since, and it's all his fault. "I made the wrong call. I sentenced him to a living death," John added, hinting at the character's dangerous playing God mindset. Victoria tried to convince John to come clean to Aaron and tell him the truth. However, John said Aaron could never know, as he fears losing him if he knew the truth. Victoria was adamant that she wouldn't lie for him, so will John be forced to come clean to Aaron before the wedding?